So in this video I'm going to be reviewing my little Sephora haul that I got from their semi-annual sale. I got some things that I've been wanting to try for a super long time. So let me tell you what I'll be reviewing today. So the first thing that I got was the Hollywood Flawless Filter Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. I've been wanting to try this forever. I am an oily skin girl, so we'll see what this looks like. I have heard that it's very glowy, but I think it looks beautiful on everyone I've seen it on, so I'm really excited to try this. The second thing that I got was Rare Beauty's blush. The liquid blushes that are like super viral on TikTok everywhere. So I got those two things. I also got this Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder in medium. I heard Casey Holmes talk about this. She's a YouTuber that I follow and have been following forever. And she also has oily skin, and she said this is what she uses to like touch up. And I'm going to use this to set my face a little bit, like my under eyes and everything. So I'm very excited to try this. So those are the three things that I'm going to be testing out in this video. They're the only three bigger products that I got. I also got 2 foundation samples and like a skincare thing with my points. Here are the mini samples. This is why I love this sale so much, because they always have samples and I always add them. But the Luminous Silk Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I can't wait to try this. And I also got the ESTEE Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I used to use this all the time in high school, but it's been a really, really long time. I don't even have that foundation anymore. It was long expired a long time ago. So I'm super excited to try this. And I'm going to be making videos on those foundations as like full day-long reviews, and you can hit the notifications if you want to see when I do those. First things first, I did my skincare already. I am going to push my hair back so we can really get started into this, because I feel like I've been blabbing for so long. So I'm obsessed with these little headband things, and I was just at Forever 21 in Denver, and they had this, and I'm a sucker for the things that are in the aisle, like, you know, the checkout line, like all the stuff that they have, so I had to buy this. But I'm just gonna push my hair back. Oh my god, this is the first time I'm seeing it on and it's so cute. I'm just obsessed with this. I took a lot of willpower not to buy this, and then also they had like Care Bear socks. So I exercised a lot of willpower not getting those socks. But I had to get this because, oh my god, look how cute it is. Okay, I'm going to use this YENSATONE primer. It's a super great primer. It really blurs pores like really well, and I have really big pores, so that says a lot that it can tackle my pores. And I just kind of press that in, especially under my eyes, because it does a really good job of like blurring and smoothing. So I have that on. I'm gonna let this set and dry down because I find that it looks really, really pretty when it's like a little bit dried down. While that's drying, I'm going to read the description on the Hollywood Flawless Charlotte Tilbury foundation. So this says it has a radiant finish. It does not have parabens. It's vegan, liquid formula. It says it's a community favorite, so I'm so pumped to try this. It's a customizable mini-size complexion booster that blurs, smooths, and illuminates skin for a real-life filter effect. It says it has light coverage, radiant finish. Oh, and it says in a clinical study on 300 women after 1 week, 100% agree skin looks glowing, 99% agree skin looks more youthful, 96% agree it gives skin a real like filter effect. So that's a lot of claims. I am very excited to try this. So I think that primer has dried down a bit, and as always, it just, oh, you have to, if you can get your hands on this primer, you have to try it, especially if you have big pores. It's just smooths them so beautifully. I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to get into this. It has a little doe foot kind of applicator, which I think is really cute. So because this is light coverage, I was going to get my, like, look how tiny she is, tiny little sponge. I was going to get my Beauty Blender sponge wet, but I don't think I'm going to, because sometimes when they're lighter coverage, you get more coverage when it's not wet, so it doesn't soak up product. On this side, I'm going to use a sponge, and on this side, I'm going to use a brush. I'm just going to grab my mirror here and get this blended in on this side. Because this is a tan foundation, I'm definitely planning on using this in the summer, and that's why I don't really mind if it has lighter coverage. I think this is going to be like a very much clean girl type of foundation. You can see this side, definitely a major glow going on. Super pretty. Definitely not full coverage or even medium coverage. I would say that this is definitely light coverage from what I'm seeing, but because I don't have a lot of redness. I don't mind that. If you are someone who has a lot of redness, I'm not sure any light coverage foundation is really your cup of tea, but if you have skin like mine where I just have like freckles and, you know, my skin is really good right now because of my skincare routine, which I will make a video of. Oh my god, it's really pretty. I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, but it's very luminous and it definitely just evened out my skin tone. It's really evened out my skin tone, and I'm just kind of bringing this onto my neck to kind of blend it a little better. Concealer will help mesh it all. But the brush side looks really, really pretty. It's super luminous, so I'm curious how this is going to look throughout the day. I am going to do a wear test on this makeup as the day goes on so I can see how it performs, because being an oily skin girl, it's like a must to check in. So if you have skin like mine, we are going to find out if this is oily girl friendly. You definitely get more coverage with a brush, so keep that in mind if you're looking to try this foundation. I definitely would use it with a brush. It's extremely glowy, like you can see the glow, but it is really, really stunning though. I definitely think this is a little too dark for me, but that is what my concealer is going to help me out with. It's definitely transferring. It's been about maybe 1 minute. I'm a little impatient, but because it's glowy, I don't actually expect it to set down at all. For concealer, I'm just going in with my Maybelline Fit Me in Wheat. This is like my tanner shade. So I'm just gonna apply this, and then I'm also using the Patrick Star One Size concealer. This is like my winter shade, but I'm gonna use it to like brighten along with this. Okay, so now that the Maybelline concealer has concealed a little bit of my dark circles, I'm gonna use the One Size to really highlight. Now, just to set it really quickly, I'm going to use this OPV Beauty setting powder I got in a BoxyCharm a while back. Since this is so luminous, I'm definitely not being scared with the powder right now. Since I am oily, I don't want it to be getting too crazy. I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder and just press this under my eyes and on my pores and pretty much in my T-zone. So this is an ultra fine setting powder in a perfect try me mini size that blurs the look of imperfections and visibly reduces shine. It's got medium coverage, a natural finish. It's got rose wax and almond oils to help nourish, soften, and moisturize skin, light reflecting pearlescent pigments, diffuse light as it hits your face for a luminous complexion. Free of parabens and sulfites, it's also vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. This breathable microfine powder gives you an immaculate looking complexion and acts like a luxe microfine cashmere veil on top of skin for a bright, flawless finish. This product doesn't cake or sit in lines, and it is perfect if you have an oily T-zone or complexion. So this is sounding like it is right up my alley, so I am pumped to try this. So usually for setting my like under eye area, I usually go in with my Laura Mercier Secret Blurring Powder for under eyes, and it is amazing. This is you have to try this if you don't want creases. This. And I dropped it. Amazing! Hey, alright. But anyway, I was just mentioning that because I use this sponge I got from Target. It's like a microfiber sponge, because since it's so soft, it picks up the powder really well, and then you can press it in without smudging your like liquid products, because that's what I did find happened with regular sponges like this. If you're setting your under eye with powder, you need a microfiber sponge. My dog got to it, that's why it's all ripped up like this, so just ignore that. And I'm going to just wipe. Oh boy, that was really pigmented. Okay, so it's very pigmented. I'm a little scared this is going to darken my under eyes actually. I'm scared. Okay. Yeah, it definitely darkened it a little, if you can tell from before. So I'm a little scared to go in with this on my under eyes because I want to keep it bright, but I think for the sake of the video we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do one swipe again because that gave me a lot of product before. Just one little swipe and you get like a ton of payoff, so that's really nice. I'm gonna go in my under eyes and hope it doesn't darken it too much. First impression of that powder is it's stunning. I wish I got it in a lighter shade just so that it would actually brighten, because I definitely think that took away the brightness I had in the center of my face just a little bit just because of the shade. But it blurred my pores like so beautifully. And I have really large pores, so that says a lot. I might just get another shade in this. Maybe I'll return it and get a different shade. I don't know if they'll take it back now that I've used it. Like, can you see how soft my pores look? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this powder. Okay, that was a huge win. Oh wait, no, oh no, I forgot to use this. I forgot to use the Rare Beauty foundation. Okay, so I forgot to use this and I've already set my face. So that's great. We're already starting really great back onto YouTube. I think I've seen people put this over powder and it works like pretty well, so I'm gonna try that and hope that it doesn't get cakey or anything. I'm gonna quickly read the reviews. I got this in shade Joy because I'm a coral peachy girl. So this is medium coverage, radiant finish, long wearing, a matte finish, a radiant and matte finish. Okay. This is a weightless, long-lasting liquid blush that blends and builds beautifully for a soft, healthy flush, available in matte and dewy finishes. Which one did I get? I thought it said both. Dewy Muted Peach. So that's what this is. First off, I love her packaging. Like, this is Selena Gomez's brand, if you didn't know. I'm sure everyone knows though. Her packaging is beautiful. Like, just look at the bottle. It's just gorgeous. Okay, so right off the bat, a lot comes out. I love this doe foot applicator. It's like a little round on the edge there. It's really cute. It picks up a lot of product. Or wait, no, I know what we're gonna do. I'm having a bad feeling about doing this on top of powder, so I'm actually going to set my face with a setting powder. This is a really great, if you ever mess up like I did, this is a great trick. You just get your face wet again, and then I think your cream products will go on really well, but I mean, I haven't tried it, so we're gonna try it together. So I did a good amount of that. So it's still pretty wet. I could definitely keep fanning it to dry it out, but we're just going to go in while it's still a little wet so that this will blend a little better. Oh boy, okay, I feel like I've already done too much, but we're going to do one dot each. Oh my god, it's super pigmented. That was definitely the perfect amount that I put on. It's going on really well over the set stuff, but with I think the setting spray definitely helped. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's definitely got a radiant finish. It's definitely giving me more radiance on my cheek than even when I had the setting spray on only. So cute. I'm obsessed with that. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to get this in more colors because this was beautiful and I love the radiance it's giving. And I will be back to give you my final thoughts once I have my whole face on. Okay, I've just finished doing the rest of my makeup. If you want a tutorial on this eye look that I did, just let me know in the comments below because I would be more than happy to do that because I'm obsessed. So there is no doubt my makeup looks extremely flawless right now. I don't know if it's picking up well on camera. I think it is, but my skin and everything looks amazing. Like, it's completely flawless. I feel like I haven't had my makeup look this good in a while, which it feels so good. Like, you know, like when your makeup just is really killing. I feel like I could go and do anything and talk to whoever and have a beautiful day because my makeup is just slaying the game at the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the products and give you my final thoughts on what I think about them. So first things first, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter Foundation. I, right off the bat, am obsessed with this. When I first applied it, it went on really well. It is light coverage, but like this foundation is killer for summertime because it's very light. Because I used a good concealer combo that I know and trust in my T-zone, it definitely gives like a very flawless complexion. The Rare Beauty blush, my bronzer, all went on really well over top of this. Looking back, like, it does seem like I have a filter over my face, and I really love this foundation, which, you know, this is just like beautiful. I get the coverage that I want. It's definitely light coverage. I can see some of my discoloration I have on my chin here. With concealer and everything, like, you can see my freckles possibly. I don't know if you can see, but my freckles come through at the top, but I don't really mind that. And it's not that it doesn't cover it and that it's like showing through in a really obvious, like you didn't do your makeup right kind of way. It's definitely like filtered over my face and all of the things that you could possibly see underneath the light coverage, but still kind of blurred that. So this foundation for me is going to be probably my new summer favorite. I'm going to have to maybe get this in a darker color when I actually am tan again, but this is a great foundation. I'm going to wear this throughout the day and update you on how it wears. I do have oily skin, but I'm not really going out and doing anything much today, but I am going to wear this all day and as late as I can handle, and we're going to really put this to the test if this is oily girl friendly, but the type of girl that also likes a glow. Next up we have the Charlotte Tilbury, I can't say that name right, the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. This is stunning. It really is stunning. My under eyes do look very, very smooth. I do, however, have creasing. Like I have pretty intense creases under my eyes. Not like wrinkles, but like I have a deep set crease that kind of just goes under my eye on both sides. I don't see a major case of, I do have some buildup in there, but I really haven't found a combination of powder and foundation or powder and concealer that doesn't kind of get in those really deep creases. But for having those, this is honestly one of the best times I think my under eyes has looked. It's extremely smooth. The pores that I have that are right around my cheek area are like beautifully, beautifully blurred. So I would say that this is definitely a win. If you have big pores, I would highly recommend trying this out and letting me know in the comments below what you think if you tried it out. I love it. I really do love this right off the bat. Probably want to get this in a lighter color, but again, we'll see how this wears throughout the day. And finally, for my Sephora haul, the Rare Beauty blush, another hit. Like, I can't believe how much I love all three of these products. It did go really well over the powder that I had once I did the setting spray, so that's really promising. I did not put any more blush on. I didn't set this with like a powder, so this is just what it looks like. It's obviously gorgeous. I definitely want this in more colors now. So those are my initial thoughts on all three of those products. And again, we will see how these all wear. My day is starting off a little late because I had to figure out my new camera, and that took a little while. So it's 1:52 right now. I am going to update you in probably a few hours, and then again at the end of the day, and see how this all wears. So stick around if you want to see if these products are oily girl friendly. Okay, it is currently 5 o'clock. So it's been on for 3 hours so far. I'm feeling kind of sick, so I'm just trying to do this really quickly. So as you can see, the foundation looks seriously beautiful. I'm gonna grab my mirror. It's definitely very glowy. I haven't touched up anything yet, but it looks really beautiful. I'm just looking in this mirror. I am obsessed. I really am. I think this is holding up really well for oily skin girlies who are curious. I think if you have oily skin, this will definitely do, I think, a good job for a short period of time without any touch-ups. That's just my 3-hour marker opinion. The blush is still very much there, and my pores are definitely oily, so they're a little bit more noticeable. But overall, I think it looks really good for 3 hours of wear so far. Alright, I'll check back in at the end of the night. Okay, so my battery is still very much dying. I have not charged it or changed it, which I probably should have done. But it is now 11 o'clock. I also left my phone out in my living room, so you're just gonna have to trust me, but it is literally 11 o'clock. 9 hours. It is still looking really flawless and beautiful, actually. I can't believe how pretty it looks. I'm extremely oily right now. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I'm sure you can because I am an oily girl. I do feel that it held up really, really well all day. It hasn't broken up anywhere. The blush is still there, so that is just stunning, stunning, stunning. I'm definitely gonna get more of those Rare Beauty blushes. If I touched up more with the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, I feel my makeup would be looking extremely flawless right now. My pores would be completely concealed still. The foundation though, I'm obsessed. It lasted literally 9 hours and hasn't really budged. I did take a nap on my couch and I do feel like it came off, but I mean, what can you do? That's kind of to be expected. I am going to dab this just to see how it looks if I were just to dab away my oils, because I didn't do that literally all day. And that's insane. It literally looks so good. Like, I'm gonna get really up close so you can see. My makeup is like kind of messed up, obviously. And if you guys want to follow me on my socials, my Instagram is haley.72. You can follow me there and see what I'm up to. I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks so much for watching.